You're tuned back into the shop with BrainRapp, and NatureBoi. Kind of a group.
That's just the first thing that made up right now.
So discuss like each role. You know,
this is a long story, but the way that me and Nature got linked up is like, first off, I've known him since I was like 14. So like we've been friends. We were cool, but we were never like cool. And until really we all did shit together, and then this is a really long story. I know we can edit it, so
no, it's cool, man. Yeah.
Basically, what it is when I was performing, I had a show coming up at 8x10. This was like 2 years ago. Let's start it. This is a good point because like we were always cool, and I wanted a DJ. Now like NatureBoi's a DJ. Like he first DJ'd like he was like 10 years old or some shit like that, and I was like, yo, could you DJ for me? He was like, yeah, absolutely, bro. That would be cool. And then so he DJ'd for me, and we made, after one of those practices, that's when we made Elevator Music, the title song. Like Elevator Music, the third track on there, not the actual project. And that was like the first song we made together, and really, that was like the initial starting point. Like I knew he's a producer, everything, and then it just got woven in very naturally over time.
Like just started producing for him eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like this band there to be somebody to collaborate with.
Right, but you rap.
Yeah, I rap too. Right. Like that's like I had a rap group named 10 Nices. Like that's what I was primarily rapping with, but I produced for us too, so I always kind of played that assist role.
Right.
But I'm gonna do what I need to do.
And that's initially how we met. The first time I ever met him, I came to his house to record when I was like 14, which was like probably the only time I recorded something until I was like.
Right now you feel like you're doing your best.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And then too, just like after you put a piece of work out and like perform it and then see other people's reaction, it shapes you as an artist. Like a lot of people be like, oh, I write my music for me and da da da. But like we go out and we experience how the music touch people or not or whatever.
Right.
Or like what's catching people, what's the ones that. So it's just like that's the best part about it is like getting the feedback from it as an artist and being like, okay, now we got.
It's validated.
Yeah, and then too, that puts the pressure on you in the studio to be like, oh, okay, I want to challenge myself today because maybe this one didn't hit the way I thought it should as a music maker because this is changing or people, it didn't come across in a clear way or whatever. So like that's what the project does like, for a good thing.
Yeah, and then like overall to the kind of dual meaning of elevator music. It's like, you know, obviously we know what elevator music is, what you're gonna think of elevator when you're going. But like the concept around it is like we're at this point and I really, like for me on a personal level, I wanted this project to take me to somewhere else. Like I've been here in the DMV working, doing my thing. Like if you know me, most people know me because they see me at a live show. I perform X of times at almost you know every event and most of the venues and everything like that, and that's great and it's beautiful and it's been like a dope thing, but I really want this to take me to the place where like, yeah, like a good analogy is like I've done a lot of the bullshit like around here, like both meaning that and like good and bad. I'm ready for like the next level of bullshit because it's all like it's the same kind of thing. So, like,
you're gonna deal with
bullshit. Instead of people hitting me the day before a show and be like, hey man, you want to get on this? And I'm like, yo, if you really want me, you hit me 2 weeks. Like it's disrespect.
In this area, like, who would you rock with in this area? You say it's like.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot. Like it's really a lot. That's the good thing about it. Like off top, the people that were on the album were like Jacob Sinatra and Esco. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that, we rock with them. We rock with the JID. Like I rock with all of them for what they're doing, and like some of them are at a level where like whether I retweet it or not, it's gonna blow. It's gonna take up. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here that's just like they're good. They already put in that work that got their momentum started.
So tell me, what do you think sets you guys apart from all the others? Like either from here or any other rappers? Like what makes you guys different?
Yeah, being up and coming.
Yeah, being up and coming. Like what sets you guys apart?
I mean, off the top, like I mean, I'm not trying to speak for you too, but like I know me, like I touch it from the jump, like you know what I'm saying, like as far as this, I approach the music, I just approach it as a creator. Like I don't know if when we go in the studio, I don't know if I'm a rap, just make the beat, or fall back and throw something in on the hook. Like so, like as far as me as a creator, like I touch it from the sound out to the words to the concept to all of that, and I don't know a lot of people who can share that same type of experience where they're like, okay, I'm gonna make the beat for myself, and then I'm gonna write for myself. I didn't have to record myself and mix it right. I didn't have to go out and, you know what I'm saying,
the whole
like
process of it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like there's a lot of people that's real good at what they do, like might be lyrically better at what they do than I do and all of that. And I just understand that about the game. It's like levels, but I know as far as creating music, don't a lot of people get to touch music.
Like I'm
You
not.
can almost still tell you living it, basically.
Right, and it's not, and it's just like, look, like, because people are always gonna look at these things first and be like, well, you're like, all right, you're a white rapper, all right, cool, you know, like, where are you from? Like, I'm from Howard County, I'm from Columbia. People like try to clown it, like, I can't help where I was born.
Yeah. What role does
like,
that play though? Like, do you think it plays a role? Like,
yeah,
how you initially perceived? Like, do you think you have to go that like super hard with your music in order to?
I just think like if you are like a hip hop head and you listen to rap for a minute, I don't know how you could say anything else about where my heart is and where piece of it comes from. If you listen to something that's more trap, like Diamonds in My Retainer, you listen to the bars that are in there, like I'm still spitting. It's like people.
I think in this age, like this digital age, I don't think you have to like the whole white rapper thing. I think it's very like it's a whole part of the culture now. You know,
Yeah.
It is
more than ever.
It definitely is, but at the same time, it's also like it's relevant less, almost like it's a rapper thing. It's just like there's a lot more to it than just like the rap aspect. Like there's you know words like cultural appropriation that didn't really seem to exist when Eminem was like breaking into his thing. Like there's a lot more around it. I mean, especially in these days and times right now, there's a huge, you know, racial question. This is what everybody's talking about, and rightfully so. So like, if people want to talk about, you know, a white rapper thing, like let's talk about it because we can branch off into other like important discussions.
Yeah, I think the discussion's important. Like it's cool.
Like if we can start at me being a white rapper, like it's cool. It gives me like, and that's when we're talking about being unique. It's like that's my background. My background makes it into my music. And so when you hear it, it's genuine, it's honest. You don't have to like it, I don't care like so much, but I didn't like lie to get you, or like I didn't try to like front like something was different. Like of course it's gonna.
Now discuss the beard, dude. You touching the beard now. I have a beard.
I've seen your photo.
Flip it.
It's not quite the beard. We kind of have like the same kind of beard, dude.
Yeah.
No,
I can
not
tell.
actually.
Mine would be
no.
Yours is on Sunfast. His is like blown out.
Yeah.
Nah, but if you throw it out, it'll look like this.
Yeah.
Because that's sort of what mine looks like if it's shaved all the way down.
Really?
It's not as apparently red.
Like auburn tinge or whatever.
It comes out the longer it gets.
Right,
I have like one white hair in here, just fully white, and it's been there since the beginning. It's wild.
Shit.
Like I imagine that most of the other ones have fallen.
How long have you been growing it?
I've trimmed it, but like I've been really letting it just kind of go. Like I've trimmed it just very little pieces because I can't just go like this, just take that big chunk out of it. Like it's just it's too much of
Then when it was like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you know, like my picture, he's like, oh, whatever, like, it doesn't matter. Look, like this music, physical copies are still selling, all that. People didn't really want to go on the internet and listen to your music. And now we done saw a transition to like now where it's like, now it's on that other side. We see where, and like we're still young enough to where we can understand it and not shun it. You know what I'm saying? But we're still old enough to know like, yo, damn, yo, we really watched that change.
Like this is real life.
Yeah, like to where you used to kick a DJ your jump to play it at the parties, and then when everybody here, they'll want to find it and buy it. But now you pay like a dude in the room who posts stuff like, and you like they're getting paid good money for that. You know what I'm saying? And you find out that, okay, now my stuff's on the Source or my stuff's on the Complex or whatever. Depending on what tier they post at,
everything.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. They can give you that promotional package where it's like, all right, yeah, we're gonna kick it off in like 15 different accounts that all are from Complex or whatever. Boom, we posted your junk to this, what you want.
That's all we did.
And you have the ones where you really want their main joint where they like, look, we kicking this out because we think this is dope. Y'all better check this out. Like,
right. We need you to see the new,
it's levels
the new
to
high.
Like you just trying to sound tight.
Exactly, y'all are just who y'all are.
You kind of got the concept, like, yeah.
Because that's the only thing you can maintain. Like, you got a lot of people that they had to make this image up. Now they got to live by that.
Right.
They weren't before.
Yeah.
But, you know, and that's anywhere. I'm not just talking about, oh, do you want to be too street or whatever. I mean, that's anything. If you fabricate too much and that's what people like and you start to feel the rush of like people liking what, then it's gonna suck, you know what I'm saying?
We just talking about that, man.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a real hard thing, and I think like more, and that's the thing that doesn't translate digitally. This doesn't, like, I mean, even for the people who will watch this, hopefully they'll be able to pick up some of that. But like, this is how we've gotten people to fuck with us.
We really appreciate having you guys on, man. Like, continued success in what you do, and we'll be following.
Appreciate y'all. It's nice to finally meet everybody in the
Yeah.
flesh, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Put a name to the painted earth.